We are live, Joseph. Good morning, everyone.
Hello. Oh,
Okay.
morning. It's Saturday. It's sunny. It's gonna be hot.
It's what is it, August 1st today now?
It is August 1st. Into July in a boom. Did we not?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
All right, just get us started here. Actually, Joe, you could tell that little drug story. I don't know if you know the whole thing off the top of your head,
More,
but
it was true. There was only, they found a half a pound of cocaine. That's all it was. But
half a
they
pound is
found
all it was.
almost, they found almost 60 snakes. There's a couple of cobras. There was a blue mamba even. Come on, people.
Should I put up the fake Fauci or oh, there's so much. So yeah, so Joe was telling me this story. Um, oh, people, the transvestites don't end. Um, about this guy they caught with just just a half a pound of cocaine,
Twenty-two
and
thousand dollars of cash.
how much we missed that,
$22,000 cash.
and a bunch of like 60 or 70 different
Snakes.
poisonous, right? Poisonous
Venomous. Yeah,
venomous.
yeah, very venomous from other parts of the world.
So I'm not sure which came first, but he mentioned the blue mamba, and I'm like, Joe, true this I've been into the blue mood. And I actually wore this shirt the other day. It's a paint shirt now. It's got little holes in it. It's dead, so I just wear it when I'm painting. I was wearing it the other day and I had it, I just did a quick dry of it so I could wear it again to show you why I actually did that. Because I usually try to match weird like that. I don't know. I'm very odd. If I go to someone's house and I don't like the paint, like if it doesn't match the ceiling or the borders or something, fucking just I'll stare at it until it changes color. Better change color. But I'm very odd with things like that. It shows laughing. But it and then sure enough, he tells me that story about the blue mamba. And look at my freaking hand. Not only that, but the same it was the same night, wasn't it? Or was it the next night that Lucille, his wife, she likes these particular candies? Is that it?
Yeah.
And like I don't think it really I don't think it hit you, Joe, but like where the delivery guy left it outside, ants got to it, right? And
Yeah.
I think it was the day before. It might have been the day before, or it might have been that same day. I'm not even sure. I had a similar problem with a plant outside. My neighbor is a what is she? She exterminates. She exterminates bugs, right? Like, so I don't trust her. We've had so many problems, weird problems. My plants die. Like, I just don't trust her. She's a drunk. She's an asshole. And her husband loves to whistle at me. This got my husband very upset. Um, Underneath one of my plants. Why? Why? I've never seen this. And a whole bunch of candy is one thing, but I had to remove whatever was underneath the. It's a plaster um, vase. It's sitting in a planter. It's plaster. It's heavy. I don't know. I mean, I just moved it. It could not be. I've been doing this. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. It's just very bizarre that I had an ant problem and then he did. I had a sweet, I hate killing anything. Ants are impossible to kill, but you lay down salt and it
Yeah.
burns their little paws, so they they can't walk on it. So there I am with my pink salt grinder, which I don't think is good as the white. The white salt has the bleach in it. So when I noticed it wasn't working after sweeping them, I mean, it was a lot of ants. Um, I had to throw some Clorox down. I felt bad. I really feel bad. I'm sure they survived. So I got some show. I hate doing these things. I hate being the bearer of bad news. Blah, blah, blah. What's
Hey,
her
can we?
name?
I don't, who? What's her name? Who?
Um,
Whoa,
the
dude,
one from
dude, you gotta fucking put your blinker on first, bro, and wait for a break. Damn, bus. Jeez. That was very close. My heart is palpitating. The
Christy
city bus
Alley.
almost hit me.
Uh, I'm gonna prove a lot of transvestites today, my friends. Um, it's it's beyond imagination at this point. It's beyond. I can't believe what they got away with. I I'm also very happy that I'm not crazy.
Just seems like too much.
Okay, I'm gonna tell a quick story. Give me 1 second, Joe.
Okay.
Uh, why don't you say something? I don't know. Do you have a joke? No.
You
He's like, I don't know
know
what
what?
this.
I
How about
would like to make,
Fauci?
yes, I would like to make a comment about that piece of shit.
Oh, my coffee's.
You know, I knew he was a fake and a fraud the moment, at this moment, when they told everybody 6 feet. At that time, at that particular moment, I knew everybody was fake. For one thing, they always told us it was 10 to 15 feet that you stay away from somebody who has a cold, because that's how far a sneeze will travel or a cough. So it's 50 at 6 feet. Come on, that's half of that, less than that. So I knew it was all fake then. Then they told everybody to wear that mask. Everybody wears masks. Masks are what? Masks are for doctors who try to keep their own spittle out of a patient's body when they're doing an operation. That's what the mask is for. It's not to keep you from not breathing in anything. That shit would have went right through the mask. And then some people had the nastiest, dirtiest, grossest freaking masks ever.
Oh, oh, and they were breathing their own crap in. Cheryl said
Yes,
it during our
yes,
live, which her grandson seems
it was
better. They're
it
inhaling
was
their
bad.
own carbon dioxide. We're not trees.
Exactly.
Oh
And
boy.
you're touching other people's money. Come on, you're a germ anyways. What do you think you are?
We're one big virus. Yeah, it's true. Gotta find the I normally don't
So
share to this group.
we knew he was a fake. We told everybody he was fake. Nobody listened to us. Should have listened, man. We are the unvaxxed.
We are the unvaxxed. The unvaxxed. That's
Yeah,
cute.
I was afraid of that thing. You know that? I'm not lying. I really was. I was more afraid of their vaccine than I was of actually catching COVID-19.
Well, yeah, that that's exactly the point. And I don't understand why people weren't. I've had people describe that shit to me and how it felt going in, they felt it going down, and oh my God.
Well,
What?
plus we knew that they had some kind of a vaccine for animals for that freaking disease because the animals always get it. So they have a vaccine for the cows and animals and shit for it. But it was that S protein that made it jump from animal to human.
From animal to human.
And Fauci was the main contributor to the research for that type of biological activity. So he's the purveyor of it all.
All right.
You have to give it to him. He accepted it. He ran with it. He took awards for it. He bragged about it. He wrote in his diary about it, and he knew
Okay. Let's
that
let's
it was
start with the
bad.
diary here for a second. No. No, 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 no. No. Nobody writes in a diary. Nobody writes down the evil that they are committing. People, this is
But
to wake you up. Do you understand, Joe? Do you understand what I'm saying? They're not going to leave a trail for the good guys to find.
it is
This
pretty obvious.
right. So what they did is since most of the shit was destroyed, the good guys created a diary. Saw we? And it was an accurate diary of the information they knew.
Right.
I'm positive about that. I mean, it just can't be. What do you think? They're stupid? They've been getting away with this for hundreds of years. Hundreds, people. Most of them transvestites. From Tina Turner to Vanna White to Sammy Davis Jr. I am going crazy. To Cindy Crawford. Vanna White in our living rooms every night for most of America. And I'm telling you, it has a male clavicle. We'll look at pictures. What's up,
It's making
motherfucker?
so.
Are you at work?
Yeah, yeah, I am. But that just all this information is it's just too
So,
fucking much.
what do you think? It's easy for. Oh, I just can't even.
It's just too much.
I wish Helen was
Yeah.
on. I should really tell Helen when we're coming on because at least I'd
Yeah.
have her. Because I don't have it all set up. I just felt like coming the fuck live.
All right, all you beautiful people. I'm gonna say sayonara. I'll have a great day.
Can you share the TikTok for me?
Peace out. Sure.
Thank you. Please, why don't you do it the right way? Go away.
Because I got the phone in my hand already, and
Oh,
I'm
go away.
already so.
So you do it with one hand. Go away.
Talk to you guys later, man.
It's funny. Okay. Oh, we have good times. Oh, our sign language is phenomenal. I'm just like really proud of us. I'm really proud of Joe. Me, I love learning, so let's find out. Let us find out the difference between Men and women. I never thought in all my life that I would have to be doing this. But let's start with Cindy Crawford. I'm just like, I was looking at it and I'm like, this is obviously before she got more work done. I have a lot. I don't know what I'm going to get up to today, but guys, there's a reason, right? They started with the queens. The queens had to be men. That's where we get lady and queens from when we describe transvestites. Lady Gaga. Yes, it's a he. There are accidents of photos where they're in these bikinis and such, and you see their little ding dong because they don't want to get it removed sometimes. Lots of times, I'd imagine, especially way back when. I guess they didn't have all the technology. My coffee's a little dark. Do I want to add some cream? So about, I don't know. This was definitely when people started to believe Michelle was a male. More and more people were believing it. 6, 7 years ago, maybe longer, maybe longer. There was this guy on YouTube, which he no longer is allowed on YouTube. That's already a red flag for me. Um, he did this computer generated images of these Hollywood stars. I don't think I remember any politicians like Lindsey Graham, who is absolutely a female. Absolutely. But a ton of stars like Jennifer Anderson, Kathy Griffith. Uh, I always say her name wrong. Kathy Griffin. It's a fake name, right? Uh, Hold on. I'm sorry. He did like almost every woman you could think of. Cameron Diaz, like all these people. And I was like, wow, that's really good. So it went from the female and went to the male. And I don't, not many of them went from male to female. It was female, a lot of females from males. He was doing it backwards, I suppose. And yeah, and meaning like, okay, so there was Jennifer Anderson, but with the computer generated images, he kind of showed how it went to a man. So Jennifer's face kind of changed into a man, and he showed it, and I was like, okay, I believe some of them, but holy mackerel! I mean, he had hundreds, maybe thousands, and I was like, nah, no, come on, I can't. I can believe you could do a lot with the computer. I can make anything look like anything on a computer, right? So I was not fully. I believed it to an extent, but I was like, ah, this guy is naming everybody now. Come on. Lo and behold, lo and behold, 7 years later, my eyes are fucking awake. I'm doing sign, guys, because that's how I practice. Awake. There are Cindy Crawford, Sammy Davis Jr. I've told you, Cher, Raquel Welch. Um, I'm so bad with names. That's the only problem. That bewitched. Oh, that's why I wish Mama was here. Hello, Christopher. What's up? Vanna White. I'm serious. Vanna White. Let's go to Cindy Crawford. Let's check this out. I'm just in awe. There way. Okay. Hello, Christopher. I happen to be live, Christopher. What is this? I always bump into something when I'm doing something else. That's my life right now. I have a very strange life, ladies and gentlemen. It's always been weird and wacky, but now it's just totally beyond bizarre. It just doesn't make sense. And if you, I'm not sure if I want to get into it, but ringing in the ears, very vivid dreams. This is the renaissance of the resonance of the earth, apparently. If I could say the word correctly, resonance. I can't remember the actual name of it, but I have it, so maybe we will go over that. Let's see. What is this? Trump and the mega mediocrity. Oh, God. Whatever. Let's go to my page. I have interesting stuff on my page. Thank you for being liberally challenged. That is Fauci. I am creating an AI of Fauci. Ernest thinks I'm racist. I am not racist. My best friend at this time happens to be half Hispanic. They, I mean, what? Racist. Because I understand the difference between communism and the American way. Oh, this is bizarre, right? And as I said here, maybe it was the brain surgery. Possibly joining the GOP, Fetterman. Let's see. People love him. I was very surprised. He got a lot of love, even on my own. I mean, this is my own post, uh, on my own page. I sent it to other pages. This is fantastic. We need a lot more of this. Look at this. Doesn't he look like a Fauci lookalike? This. Why do they all fucking look alike? I wonder. I finally made my meme. It got more likes in my group, thankfully. It's we the people, not we the Congress. Save Act 2026. Let's get it going. Um, Thune never really came out. He didn't come out and say it. People misunderstood. This isn't my meme. This is Raging Americans, but he's 99% right. I've never had a problem with Raging Americans. And what he meant was, I believe that Thune attached it to the bill. In other words, the Save America Act is attached to the bill. He was, you know, oh, there it goes. I don't know if you hear it. Oh, that is so funny. As soon as I'm putting on freaking thundering outside. No coincidence, you guys. Yes, that's her. That's her. That's him, guys. Again. Let's watch that again. That music is horrible. Okay. Very extremely long arms. This is not a tall woman. This is a giant man. The arms are taller, not longer, not only because they're naturally taller, because your arms are supposed to measure the full length of your body to an extent. But what happens is men's shoulders are up more. So this is calculated in inches, right? That's why some I don't know if countries do, but some people will measure height by shoulders, not the head, right? Men have, so it's going to make the arms longer or appear longer. And they actually are, because men are usually taller, usually. This is a dude before it got all the shit. The fuck? I mean, look at it walk, people. That's men. That's men's. No matter they can't even hide it. That's a man's abdomen and a man's thighs and hips. They have none. What the fuck? Its leg is the size of its waist. Because it's a man's leg. It looks like, ugh, look at this thing. Look, I know how to grrr. Look at me grrr. I can grrr. I'm so hot because I'm a man. Look, nobody knows I'm a man. I'm hiding it all behind my, look at me grrr. I'm hiding it all behind. Yeah. Is that an Adam's apple? I don't know. It's hard in the video. I can't assume. It's a very tall neck and it's covered. See how that's their favorite trick. Oh, the hair covers everything. It's their favorite trick. This got interesting answers. If you care that Mandemi is Muslim, but not that Dr. Oz, your issue isn't his religion. I've been saying that the whole time. But there is the difference between terrorists, jihadists, extremists, and just the everyday Muslim. I mean, not everybody grows up with a rifle in their hand or, whatever machine gun at 4 or 5 years old out to destroy everybody and have 20 wives. We've accepted polygamy in this country, marrying more than one person. Mormons do it. I find it disgraceful. I'm not even into marriage, but that's just stupid. Sister wives? Are you fucking stupid? Gross. What does that do to those kids? That's entrapment. That's, to me, that's abuse on the children because the children don't know what the fuck is going on. Who's mama? Who's daddy? Give me a break. Let me see what I have. Let me see if I have it. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs, mama, it's not available. Jenny with a cock is not available. I'm sorry, so sorry. Apparently, uh, I should have put these in folders, but I honestly didn't think I was going to come live. That's interesting too. Maybe we'll go over that. Let me see. Oh, I did send myself some. All right. I send myself information. Oh, the truth. That's Cheryl sent that to me. The urban legend of Ronald McDonald. No wonder people think clowns are scary. Oh, I got so many more pictures too. Okay. Let's take a look. It's in a book. Now, this isn't even my post. I did not crop these. I did not change them. Um, I did not enhance them. They do not seem enhanced to me. They are copyrighted. Okay. Adam's apple. That's an Adam's apple. That's a male clavicle. That's a very big jaw on a very pretty boy. Covers his ears, which I bet are very low because men's ears hang lower. Look at how small her ears are. Mind you, voices are a dead giveaway. Alex Jones. I don't know what the fuck is up with his voice, right? I'm just saying, it is. Murphy Brown, Candice Bergen, right? Sammy had a very, Cher had a strange, but they all had strange voices. VANNA did not. Well, some of them have the cute little high voices. I'm an alto. I could talk any which way I want, even with an English accent. Why not? You just get used to it if you do it your whole life. This is a dude. This is a dude. A dude with a lot of makeup and a lot of work. Eyebrows are real crappy. Look at that long neck. Ugh. It's a dude. See how they cover it with the pearls? They try to. Let's try not to make it so obvious. Yet, look at he's got small ears. I'm not sure if he's gay or a woman yet. I'm thinking it's a woman. The jawline is, see, this thing had work done. It had work done, but there's no mistaking that male clavicle. That's his wife, by the way, if you didn't guess. There's no mistaking that male clavicle. It goes straight across. He's tiny compared to her. I don't care about 2-inch heels. Give me a break. Small brow. Look at his brow. Look at his brow. This may be a woman. They do filler. They do exercises, even facial exercises. That's their sign. Okay, this is love. Love. How do I know? Early study sign. I love you. Well, they do you with the Y. So it's the I love you together. This is S. This is the letter S. He's doing Satan. I don't think it's the sign for devil. In fact, I can look it up right off. I could look it up. Maybe it will have it. I kind of remember us looking it up just to make sure. Yeah, devil. I don't know if you could see it in the little box. I'll do it later. It's not the right sign for sign language. Dude, see the dude? Do you see the dude? Do you see it? Please, people, I'm not mad. Been doing this a long time. I've been called crazy a long time. His nose looks fake. His nose looks fake. We know his eye is, right? Didn't he have a googly eye or something? That's a dude. You're not blinded now, are you? You see, straight clavicle, trapezius, whatever the frick the triangles are called on a man. I have them, but they're so smooth. They're not like that. Look at that Adam's apple and that fucking, he needs a shave. It's a dude, guys. Right. John Gitney is a good friend of mine. Thank you, John. Propaganda media running cover for Fauci because they were complicit in the lies. Of course. How many trannies are in the media? They all have something to hide. money, sexuality, their sexual preference, raping of children. Are we understanding? That's the new banner. Okay, let's play my. That's not the right one, is it? That's not the right one. I bet I gave it to Joe. Thought I had it. Yeah, there we go. Because the music, I'm not sure if I like the music.
No! I can't go to prison! Please, I beg you! Ah! I am innocent!
I like how I broke his glasses twice. Let me just share some stuff to, oh yeah, some of this is killer. I don't, all right, I did the Sammy Davis. We could do that again. I put them in a, what is that? Is that Nancy? I have the wrong contacts on for this, guys. I did buy my other contacts, but oh God, I've kept space. All right, let's send these. And see what happens. See what happens. I have a gallery. There it is. There you are. Okay. I'm gonna send these to myself quick enough. That's not all of them. I had Dolly Parton. I can't even see what. Oh yeah, there's a Rothschild. Venus Williams. Well, there's Dolly. That's not a surprise. Show you that. Yes, 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 yes. Gotta show you that. I don't know. Is that? Share that to. Bear with me, please. Why isn't it popping up though? The first one should have popped up. Oh, that's on Joseph's. That's why. That is why, Caroline. Okay. Yes, Vanna White too. Vanna White. Where is the Vanna one? I believe I took them both from Helen. Yeah. Let me see if Helen has the other one first. Let's go over Vanna. I can't. I can't. I mean, where's the other picture, Mama? Wasn't there two pictures of Vanna? Yeah, there was one in a blue dress. Ah, straight across, ladies and germs. See, they try to hide it. No hips, long ass thin legs, but yet the leg is the size of her waist almost. Look at those arms. Oh my. It's hard. It's hard to tell. Um, eyebrows are done so well, the hair, but I can't, my fucking parents are rolling. They're rolling. See, now I wonder how um, Joan Rivers feels because she knew. She must have known a bunch of them. And it must have been a plan for her to come out and say Obama and Michael. Why? Because the older generation that could survive with this knowledge, that could make it through this knowledge, needed to know first. I really believe that. And my father was proof. My father was like, I mean, he always listened to me. He knew I was not a stupid woman. My dad, my family, we were all pretty intelligent. We all have we all have talents in a way. They wouldn't doubt me. It was just, there would be discussion. But to show him, a man who was born in 1935, that Joan Rivers is the one that said it quite seriously, that we already have a tranny in office and that Michelle Obama was it by name. And then she died a month later. It was like it was like 6 weeks or something, 5 or 6 weeks later. She wasn't dead. People awake, knew she did not die. We were even given we were given a simple video of her caught on phone outside a restaurant with her agent, who is her best friend, went to her favorite restaurant. I'm not saying everybody was in on it, but I'm sure some people were in on it. They had to be. And she had no makeup on, but it was her voice and her hair. But it was her. I mean, it was her. And that was let out 3 months after she died, according to the timestamp. Things that circulate around like that, you can't just be like, oh, this is fake, it's older, somebody changed the time. That would be one thing. But the fact that she died, she said what she said. I mean, come on, people. Did you not watch an episode of CSI? I never did. Law and Order, never CSI or any of them. I couldn't take it. I was like, they're all awful law and Order. All of them. CSI this, CSI, whatever. They're all fucking pieces of shit. Hello, Helen. I was waiting for you. So yeah, that's a male clavicle. Um, let's do it. I mean, I can't take the word off of two pictures, right? Fuck me. They were all over. Pat Sajak is a. I heard stories that he was actually the one about Robin Williams and what was that? What's that movie? The Vietnam one. Good Morning Vietnam. That it was about Pat Sajak because he was trying to be some kind of radio host or something when he was during the war. My husband cut my hair. He did a pretty good job. A little short, but so this guy, look, he looks like a faggot, don't he? Look at her face, actually. I mean, it could be tons and tons of work. Ugh. Oh, those look like male legs. Oh my God, they do. They look like male legs. The thighs don't look too. Oh, oh my God. I think she's a dude. See, I can't. I see how they use that hair. You would think the woman that wore dresses. Oh God, it's a dude, guys. Vanna White's a dude, guys, guys. Oh my God, Lord help us all. Vanna White's a dude. Into the shoulder blade goes that clavicle. Oh dear Lord, good looking dude. See, the jaw goes. It did some work. It did a lot of effing work. It's a dude. Who would have thought? She's standing straight, and that clavicle is straight. I'm guys. I mean, I don't know how she did her Adonis belt. I'm not gonna go looking right now. Apparently Mama joined the same group, or maybe she was in it, but yeah, this is where I get a lot of my info to look like at David Hasselhoff and stuff. I'm just just beyond. My freaking memes keep going. It's crazy. Crazy talk. How it goes. It's crazy. Okay, here we go. Let's start. Bewitched dude. It's a dude. It's a dude. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I know there was a couple people watching. I know there's people that watch later on. It looks like this is freaking, this is insane. All right. Everybody remember Bewitched? The ones that played her husband, the Darrens, were gay. The Darrens were gay. Why isn't it going? Do you see it now? Do you see it, guys? Do you see the clavicle? Do we understand it? Nicole Kidman. Wasn't she married to the one that played Batman? Let me see if I can read through this. Get this on this page. Let's do it. Trump accepts Biden auto pen pardon of Fauci. Disgusting swamp protects its own. I don't think so. And no. Michael, who's the one that played Batman? See, I'm so bad with names. Oh yeah. Why is it not coming up in? This is gonna start. He is not the same kid. Why isn't it coming up? Let me reboot. Hold on for a second, guys. It shouldn't be doing that. Yes, I'm getting messages. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm live. There's not much I can do. see if this works now because it's a pain in the ass. I mean, I could send it to a folder, but then I'm gonna make you guys wait. I mean, that's just so fucking rude. I'm a bit of a mess. I'm a bit of a mess. Kathy Bates was another one I have not yet found. Yeah, okay. Who wouldn't believe that Serena and what's the other one, Venus? Can we say guys? Those are men's muscles. Women get big, but they don't. It's. I'm not sure who that is. Almost looks female. Who is that? Why do I have that picture? I just don't even know. Yeah. Okay. Do the children look like Obama and Michael, or do they look like the Nesbits? Nesbits, I think. Nesbitts, something like that. Dolly. Dolly with the big boobs. See, again, it's the S in front. It makes a difference. I mean, what is she doing? She's doing this, which is usually the way. That's peace. But it might not actually mean peace. Peace is this in sign language. Peacefully, peaceful. Look at little Dolly. Is it just me? Or does it not look like a little boy? Oh, don't be so fugazi. Oh, now I lost my place. Oh, that's my husband. Las Vegas, February 21st, 2020. If you don't know who that's supposed to be, I feel very sorry for you. I got it in 2021. I probably had it earlier. Who knows? Okay. So that is Susan Rice. That's Obama. That is Susan Rice. I know I promised you some tranny action, but if you don't want to take a look at what the truth is, that's Susan Rice before he went into the gig and shaved his arm and chest and whatever the fuck he had to do. This to me was noticeable right away. I was like, wow, who does that guy look like sitting with Obama? Yep. They did anything they had to do. Joanne is great. She's awake. Some people actually thought this was a woman. Forehead skull alone tells you all you need to know. And why didn't he at least have the flat flap sewn over that Adam's apple? I didn't know that they did that, but that makes sense because after shaving it, they probably had to do plastic surgery and cover it, right? That's why it looks so nice. And there's the Adam's apple. It is a man. That's a man. Um, I mean, the forehead. It's true. Look at the sizes of their foreheads. See that hairline is misleading. Women have smaller foreheads. It should end there. This head could fit on this man's shoulder twice. He's sitting. You could tell that they're sitting. So it's a little different. Ozzy dressing as a woman. Um, as much as I believe there's reasons, there are also other reasons that they do this. and you will notice everybody, including Hulk Hogan in a tutu. Some people couldn't wait for the good guys to come out. Probably like the Hulk. You know that, Johnny? Hulk was a good guy.
Yeah.
I would say that Bruce Willis was another one. You're being very loud. Yeah, I'm live. Son of a. I'm talking about Dolly being a man, for God's sakes. Not Dolly. Oprah's a dude. Oprah is a dude. Look at those triangles on its neck. Isn't that the news reporter? Who is that? I'm so bad with people, but that's a dude. These are dudes. Do we see it? Vanna White, Johnny.
What?
Fucking Vanna White.
Oh, really?
I couldn't fucking believe it. It has male clavicle bones. It has it. I don't understand. Either I'm going crazy or it's so obvious the differences now, though. I'm not getting it wrong. Look, see how weird this looks, guys? This is an Adonis belt. This area right here above Alanine is an Adonis belt. I found a picture so you guys can witness it, right? This guy has boobs, but it's a boy. You can't miss it. Women have hips for birthing. This is why they tried to talk. Obama tried to tell us about unisex bathrooms and everybody's going to be the same because they're all fucking tranny. I'm going to say like 60% of Hollywood is tranny. And this is, I mean, nobody would really, it sticks in your mind now that I pointed out to you. No, that doesn't look right. How does this guy have little boobies? See, now this isn't surgery. This is hormones. This is soy products and whatever hormones they're giving this boy. But it's a boy because it has an Adonis belt. Women do not have that. Johnny, you got a very nice Adonis belt.
Oh, thank you.
It's very alluring. Thank you, beautiful. This thing, I thought so. I don't know. It's hard to tell, eh? But it keeps winning. I mentioned it on our last live. Caitlin Clark. There was another one, the other Clark, the singer, the one that got fat and got thin again. She's one of them too. I haven't checked everybody, but this, I'm just telling you what. I'm kind of glad that I didn't crop these either because you see where they're coming from, how many likes they get, how much, obviously, how much attention they're getting. Is there any mistake in this? Look at how long those arms are. How big the brow is. They fooled the country. If they were able to fool the country for 8 years, then I don't know how many others have fooled us. Do we understand? Cher is a dude. I already went over that. Look at it. It's a little boy that likes to dress as a little girl. Yeah. See? Dolly is a dude. Guys, I know what you're thinking. No effing way. This girl is crazy. Try me. I am now doing this very closely for close to 2 years. Like, I mean, we started looking at transvestites a long time ago, but understanding the clavicle was the new one. I mean, I was looking at certain things for the longest time, for years, but looking at the clavicle has been, well, I don't know. No, not the clavicle. That's maybe in the last year, but it's the most obvious. And who told me to do that? Lara Trump. Thank you very much. Because Lara Trump put up a picture of a clavicle bone that was broken, a collarbone that was broken. Didn't say anything about it, didn't post anything with it, didn't put any kind of titling, didn't say what it was. She wasn't in a terrible horseback riding accident, but nobody knew what it meant. I went back weeks later, looked at it again. There was no explanation. But then we learned that the clavicle bones are different. The collarbone is different on a man. And I can't believe how obvious it is. Like thinking about it when I used to draw back way when, I always knew that the men's shoulders were straighter. I picked that up even when playing pool and darts. You see stature with certain, so there were things that did click, but other things that did not. Like we always knew that men and women have different bones and such. It even says it in the Bible. But to be like so blatantly obvious, see how they cover it? They cover it. She always wore and she wears a skin suit, apparently. There's a flap, it looks like, and it does look like there was an Adam's apple there. It looks like a pretty girl, but it looks like a man. Look at that jaw. It always wore wigs, always wore wigs. I remember seeing it without its wig. Uh, I'm just gonna, I mean, this is a wig. If I put a lot of hair on me, I'm gonna look 10 times more pretty. Hair is very, well, alluring too, Covering her neck. There's an Adam's apple. That might be a dude too. This looks female. That might be a dude too. I'm not sure. Like I said, they either have to die in the immediate family or transform sexes in the immediate family. That gives them stability to be rich and famous. Dolly has an unusual voice. She's extraordinary. She dresses up just like these queens might. She's always out doing herself. It just, looking at like Cameron Diaz, her size, the fact that she had children late in life, that she had a surrogate mother, these are hints. Oprah never had a child. Kathy Griffin never had a child. Wow, I said her name right. It's just, let me see that. It's hard to tell with that. She gave herself fake boobs. I mean, of course. How many pictures of this do I have? All right. Am I going backwards or forwards now? I don't know. Kathy Bates. Okay. Arian de Rothschild. I mean, seriously. Just because it looks like a lead singer of an 80s rock band does not mean it's a woman. I mean, it's a dude. That's a dude. See, I mean, they do things. Look, it had things done. Big ears. I have big ears, but I had a lot of earrings when I was a child. Another one. Look at how straight. It's a dude. Guys, the women's goes down. Mine go down. They meet here. Well, they don't even meet, right? The collarbones don't meet. but mine are here, not below the neck, not the base of the neck. They're lower. They go down. These are men. They're men. I'm so sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Holy gee. Who is that? I don't know why I have this. I can't, it looks kind of feminine, but I can't really tell. I don't know why I have that. I have to look her up. Do we see it though? This is very feminine to do something like this, right? To have, I actually have my tattoo is right there. It's for me and my husband, and maybe when I'm in a bikini. All right. Just like, well, this guy at the beach, but it's a dude. How wrong does that look? Now that you spot it, now that you see it's an Adonis belt, you could see the little boy. It's a little boy. Look at the little boy legs. Look at the straight ass shoulders. The clavicle is straight, right? He's got the Adonis belts on both sides. Oprah, very strange voice, big face, lots of hair, big brow, straight clavicle. Never got the boobs done. So you could tell these are soy boobs. They're soy boobs. She's trying to push them together too, but they're soy boobs. Meaning pills or whatever else they gave him to transform. I don't know who this is. Oprah and Gail. Oh, Gail. That doesn't help me. I know who she is. I'm terrible with names. Terrible. Oh gosh. That's the is that the that definitely is Susan Rice. Mama will agree with me. If you're really awake, you would know it. Transformed into one ugly motherfucking dude to some ugly looking woman. There's plenty of pictures that look a lot like that. I don't know. I believe he's alive. There's two pictures that look more. This looks like a mask to me. I'm not sure. Hillary. How many Hillarys can you remember? I know there's a difference in age, but there's also a huge difference in those faces. This is not, no, you have to be blind to think this is Hillary at all. At all. Right? This is how many actors and actresses they have. This is the Hillary we know. I, yep. Vance was replaced too. Pence was replaced. Fauci was replaced 3 months in, maybe 4. Vance was a bad guy. Lindsey Graham was a bad girl. It's fucking obvious. I don't know where the hell people are. Because you see the same shit every day. The freckles aren't even the same, dudes. The eyes are definitely not the same. Would he dye his hair? He grew that much older and no, this was back to back almost. Erica Kirk. Please, guys. Please. The original Erica is not the same Erica now. This is almost fucking obvious. I don't understand. This is a boy. Do we see the clavicle? It goes in well into the shoulder. Women stop about the shoulder. It just goes partly in. Hers is like in there. It's straight. She may have had work done to her boobs. I don't know. It's hard to tell with a dress like that. It looks like this is well padded, so it could be soy boobs. I'm beginning to tell the difference in boobs. Why? Because this is what can I fucking be doing? Looking at fucking trannies. Because you can't imagine how many there are. See how she covers up that trapezoidus? She actually has pretty small shoulders. But look at that neck. She is a small looking dude. But her head is too big. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my God. I'm sorry. The woman now is not the same as the Erica back then. Her family were sex traffickers. His family. They got involved because one of them had to transit. They had to either die or become tranny or both. It depends on the wealth, the money, the wealth, how far they want, how much fame they want. These are no lies. I'm not lying. I can't freaking these are not AI either, by the way. I could tell too. I am patting myself on my back because my talent has absolutely come in handy. And you want to sit here and study it? I can't believe I have to do this. I can't believe I'm doing this. But I have to tell you guys the truth. Yeah. Leonardo was probably a little girl. I have to double check that. It is definitely a cannibalist. Leonardo is definitely a cannibalist. This obviously is not the same person, but it's like family, clones, generations down, whatever it is. Same with Lincoln and Sean Penn. I don't know why I have this up here. Jaguar Wright. She knew. She knew what was going on. That's Will Smith. Oh my God, I remembered his name. P. Diddy. Leonardo. It almost looks like Smollett, but I don't know. I recognize the face. It's just bad. Look. Look at how many there are. Someone sat here and did all these. There's so many like this, different, that other people sat there and did it because they knew what it represents. I can't even see who all these people are. They're all part of it. There's probably hundreds of millions of them. Then you have somebody like RuPaul who comes out as a total transvestite. It's a new gimmick. It's a new gimmick, people. I'm not kidding. We went from hiding the fact that we're women, Cher and Raquel Welch singing how hard it is to be a woman together. So, well, let me show you being a transvestite in the open as RuPaul. But she's still part of it, or it's still part of it. Do we understand? This is what they do right plainly in front of our faces because the more humiliation they get away with, the humiliation that we're not aware of because they're humiliating us, the higher they get in power and fame. The higher, the fewer. The higher, the fewer. The more powerful, the less people. This was all fake. I don't know why this is here, but it's all fake. This is bizarre. Come on. People, people really? Artemis is a Greek god. It's not a very, this is all British too. I don't get it. That's Brian's. I don't know why I have this. Maybe I was looking at some. Oh, hyping. I was learning how to hype. Hyping is good. Uh, although, come on, YouTube, let's make it fucking easy. I had to explain to other people how to do it. That's why I had the picture. Come on now. Like, just why doesn't it all get hyped? Like, it's so stupid. Why pick and choose? Sandra Bullock. See, that looks kind of down. But that's huge. Well, I think Sandra might be a woman. Do you see the difference? Sandra might be a woman. Believe me, I could care less about any of them. And I've never cared. It's hard sometimes to tell. That looks. I could see her being a man, but I'm not. Oh, oh, Sandra's a dude. That's why it's hard to find her. I love wearing no shoulders, but see, this one's tough. She actually looks healthy there. Like, oh, what the, what the fuck? I'm not sure. It's teasing. This looks male, and then this looks almost female. I wonder if they figured out how to break them, which, believe me, people do. People do stupid. This looks male. Uh, that looks male. That's very fooling. That is fooling, but I'm gonna say it's male. Why is there only the bottom half of her? Is beyond me. See how they cover it? They cover it too much. I mean, that's a dead giveaway when they do cover it too much. That's really pretty. I would wear a shirt like that in a heartbeat. Johnny, get me that shirt.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's make it coffee. It's a terrible, terrible day out. It's like pouring. Oh God, that's a man. That's it. That's a dude. That's the one. That's a dude. Okay. See, when you can't find a picture of them shoulderless, shirtless or shoulderless tops. Not to say all, but these are famous stars. Why wouldn't they be in gowns more like this more often? You know, it's very, yeah, that's a dude. I gotta say, yeah, this definitely looks more masculine, but it, out of most of them, because the neck is short. See, he did certain exercises that agreed with him to be female. Yeah, dude. Sarah Bullock, another one. My husband's like, fucking shut up. He don't like it. Of course not. Who the fuck would like this? Because a lot of guys, yeah, Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts. Uh, yeah. There is no mistaking this. There is no mistaking this square, ugly. Uh, it's ugly. It's an ugly man. It's an ugly woman. You would think it's pretty in ways. When you look for models, the eyes need to be separated a certain distance, the eye width, sometimes the eye color doesn't matters, the nose, how straight it is, how big the lips are, and the smile. That's what they look for models. Its ears are lower. See, mine are low too. But like I said, I had earrings, like I had 20 something earrings since I'm like 11 or 12. I started poking myself with them. What's this? How cute. Oh, so young. Matt Richardson is he's a Q guy that I go to. The red folder, guys, there's something about the red folder. I don't follow Q too much. As you could tell, JFK is the starter, DJT is the finisher. What does that imply? Oh, there's two horses. Maybe I think she's a man. I don't know. Could be a boy. Both were hanged at Gitmo before 2023 RGB during Trump's first term when the hearse went to her house. Did a hearse actually go to her house? And I thought a hearse was spelled with a C. Probably wrong because my spelling sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, she was gone 2 years before they said she was dead. We didn't see her. And then somebody said, oh, I saw her at the gym. Remember that bullshit? People, these are all hints. All right, do I have both of them? Yeah, these are not the same boys. Right? The shooter at Butler. Is that who this is, right? Not the same boys. I mean, why? What? What's the point of this? And people said it back then. The point is to wake you up. That people, you have to be the judge, jury, and even somewhat of the executioner. This is to wake you. These two boys are not the same people. The ears are completely different. The ears alone should give it away. Do you see it? See how flat and see how puffed out? It's not the hair. It's not the cap. And the cap might do a little bit, but no. And the glasses. But it wouldn't do that bottom part. He's got a shorter neck, thinner chin, even though he's not facing right. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but that's not the same dude. It's different nose, totally different nose. They're trying to wake us up. Following routine taxidermy procedure. I don't know where I got this, guys, but it's pretty funny. I don't know who's watching, but thanks for joining. See, that's the mask. The mask starts here. It's a mask. It's not AI. AI would not have wrinkled pillows. It wouldn't. Unless they asked for it, it would be very specific. AI comes out very straight, very there's but as I keep saying, there's pixelation. And the best part to look at pixelation, this is a small picture, but the best is the shadowing. If you have trouble spotting pixelation, which I see all over the place, like his face and stuff, I see it. Um, but shadowing is a good go-to area. Uh, and also, lots of times AI will miss those things. See how there's a shadow of him in the back? AI will miss those things. It will. Sometimes it won't. It depends on how well they write it too. So you got a good writer and a good AI system, you might get better work. Uh, I have definitely done some work that is much better than others. Where the two greatest presidents in American history shook hands. Well, that's Nancy was a bad girl. She was bad. Are we looking at twins? How similar. Look at that chin. Look at that chin, folks. I mean, we've only been telling you that it's not Biden. Now, am I saying it's absolutely James Woods? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying he was one of them. Biden's brother was one of them, James Biden, but I don't think that's true. The whole family has to be destroyed. They're related to Biden somehow is related to Ghislaine Maxwell. Ghislaine. I think it's his she would be his niece. I think. Look at how they look like twins, don't they? They look like twins. This is how easy it is. Look how easy it is. Who knows if that's a mask with the guy's right body shape? Do you see what I'm saying, guys? How easy it is to fool people? You never think of these things. Well, some people understand, but this was another one. Now we stopped seeing him when Bruce Willis got sick. Isn't that ironic? He just stopped coming around. Um, what the fuck is his name? I can't even think of his name. John. I can't think of his name. I'm bad with names. Okay, here we go. What does that look like? And that. And that. I wanted to show Joe this. Hmm? Could that be Mr. Michael? Bill Gates? And Obama? What are they hanging out in Hawaii? What's going on? What is going on back then that there's an old white guy sitting on a chair next to this cool black dude? This black dude, I mean, what is going on? Where the fuck are they? This is Palm, what are they? Hawaii, Florida, California? These aren't faked, guys. These are not fake pictures. I got that like 5, 6 years ago already. Probably longer because I redid them and new phones and such. Yes. I did not watch this Q Occult series part 1 and 2 remastered, written by Serial Brian. Did not watch it. So the story goes that for punishment, Kevin Spacey had to deliver pizza boxes, pizzas to people. Kevin Spacey was the worst pedophile in all the world, they said. And I've said this before. They didn't even want him on Little St. James Island, on Epstein Island. They didn't want him there because of the havoc that he did to these kids. Like, they were nasty fuckers. Nasty. They had dentist chairs to remove these kids and people's teeth. And then after he gets charged for pedophilia with that young kid that wanted to be an actor, remember all that? He was seen delivering, it says retired his hat, which is funny. Retired meaning dead. And he was seen delivering pizza to people. Not just one, there was more. Pizza is a pedophile word. It is a word for, let's see if we can find it. During Pizzagate conspiracy theory, which claimed that internet slang terms like cheese pizza or pizza were secret codes for illegal activity, law enforcement and investigations confirmed these claims were entirely fake. No, they're not. John Podesta claimed harmless foods mentions had hidden meanings from Podesta, from John Podesta. Comet ping pong. Come on, this is real. It's real. I have pictures of Comet Ping Pong's owner that would make you freak out. I've shown a couple of them. Nobody does that for fun unless they worship Satan. Fact. Fact. So Kevin Spacey was a disgusting motherfucker. They took him, they killed him. This is not him. It looks like him. It is not him. He has been retired. They killed him. That's what that means. I think we're done. I think we're done. As if that wasn't enough. Right? Oh, it's too many. There's more. There is more. I just didn't get them all loaded. You know, the other day Jay said something about Nathan Forrest, and it got me thinking about Forrest Gump, right? They're all the same. KKK. This stupid man, Forrest, got into the army, got famous, got world known. He got recognition. He was all over the place. Everything was lucky for this guy. Forrest even ends up with the kid. I just wonder if their connections were missing. I eat a lot of candies. Um, Not a lot, like, but I will have like a handful of certain candies a day, like, or every other day. My husband got me, for example, sweet tarts. These are like freeze dried. They're okay. Um, And I like the sour ones though. So, and I'm not sure what's good or bad, but every once in a while, I don't even care. You gotta have what you like. I gave up smoking for fuck's sakes. Gotta have what you like. Usually he'll get me like something more sour or something. These are like tart more. But he got me the Welchers, like 3 boxes of Welchers, and they're for the kids. They're like the size packets. So I'd have like 2 or 3 of them. There's what, like 8 in there. Like I could eat like 50 of them, but I'd have like 2 or 3 packets, and I get a stomach ache. Of course, I tried it again, and I know he wouldn't eat them, so I did finish them because they do taste good. But every time, even if I went for a walk afterwards, they gave me a stomach ache. It felt like it was a block in my stomach, like just sitting there. I'm just telling you, Welchers, like the fruit candies, the chewies, beware. Some things are not RFK proof yet, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. Don't want to go into that right now. Don't want to go into Thune. I think we're done. Prince, pretty sure Prince is a woman. Prince was a woman that turned to a man that turned back to a woman, even though we think he's dead or she's dead. She's not dead. She was one of the ones at the first term Michigan rallies, mega rallies, Trump's mega rally. She was there. There were a lot of famous people there. I will go through those pictures. I mean, it's undeniable. Like some of these people look the part, some don't look at all like what they say who they are, but for the most part they do. And so one other thing, if you ever look at Mengele, Dr. Mengele, um, the doctor of the Spanish flu, and Fauci. Fauci is said to be Mother Teresa's son, daughter. Fauci is said to be Mother Teresa's daughter. Mother Teresa is a boy. That's going to hurt. I don't know how many people are going to believe that. The conspiracists have known it for years, a very long time. But that one's hard to say. How do you say, oh, Mother Teresa? What? Well, how is Cameron Diaz a man? How does Fauci look like Mengele and the Spanish flu guy from, I don't know, the 16, 1700s? When was the, 18 something was the Spanish flu, I think. I just remember looking at them and being like, oh, how odd. Janet Reno. Janet Reno had to be a boy. That's another one. I should have brought Janet Reno up. I don't feel like doing it right now. I am tired already, and I want to make sure my plants are okay. It is. It didn't come down yet. Okay. Yeah, Janet Reno. I forgot Janet Reno. Dang it. The Fauci thing is a distraction because Fauci is dead. I'll have to prove the Mother Teresa. I don't know how I'm going to prove that, but they look a fucking shitload alike too. Mother Teresa and Fauci. Okay? They just do. Something else and I can't find it. I know there was something else I wanted to get out. There's other things I want to keep for later. Just remember, guys, the old world is dying. If you think you commented, if you think you like something, if you think the computer is lagging, platforms, apps. Because the whole world is dying. If your energy is drying out, your electricity, your TVs, your computers, your tablets, it's going to be a very strange change. I don't know how they're going to do it. But that being said, careful. Are you going out?
Yeah,
I'm going to take a walk with you. Is it raining yet?
it might be raining. What'd you say?
I would take a walk if it's not raining.
I'll take a look.
Take care, guys. Love y'all.
Hasn't come down yet.
Good. Going for a walk.
Let me just let some. Why you left up?